Good morning, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Today's reading I'm using the Fairy Light Tarot. I went to shuffle and a few cards have already popped out, so I'll just put that to the side. Okay, let's see what is for the weekend. With the Fairy Light Tarot, what do we need to reflect and meditate spiritually over the weekend? Reflect and meditate. Okay. Oops. Okay. 3 to one side and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 plus those 3. Okay, so the first one we look at is the centre card, and the centre card is the Fool. So, Fool. So this is a new beginning, a student of life, someone who's able to just be in the moment. It allows you to know that there's new projects, new beginnings, you're stepping out of the darkness into the light. So this is definitely the new beginning. This is you coming into it as yourself. Okay, next card is spiritually. Spiritually, we've got the 10 of discs. So it tells us that spiritually you're moving into new levels of awareness. You are feeling like there's a sense of everything sort of coming together spiritually. You've been working really hard with meditation and reflection. You've been taking care of your health. Maybe your finances are all good and you just feel spiritually that everything is sort of coming together. You've got riches in all areas of your life. You appreciate, you're grateful for what's going on. Physically, you've got the Knave of Wands. Knave of Wands talks very much about the beginning. So physically, it feels like you're right at the beginning. You're a sense of, you've got this motivation, you've got this drive, but you haven't quite got the experience yet. You've done all the practical stuff. You may have done all the work, you may have done all the study, but you actually don't have the experience yet to achieve your next stage in your life physically. Okay, emotionally, you've got the Sun. The Sun says emotionally that you're quite vulnerable. Maybe there's a sense of trying to find your peace and your joy, your happiness in your life. Things are starting to sort of open up for you. There's a sense of emotionally that you're starting to sort of really, I feel like there's an opening of your heart. There's an opening of your solar plexus. You're starting to trust in yourself a bit more. Emotionally, so I feel like things are sort of starting to sort of open up for you, finding your joy and your peace as you become a little bit more vulnerable. Intellectually, you've got the your mental perception of your faith is really important. It feels like you're maybe holding on to a little bit of traditional stuff though, and you might need to sort of allow yourself to expand and grow and develop spiritually, and maybe expand your beliefs and your in what is possible for you. Allowing yourself to maybe learning something new, maybe you're sharing, you're teaching others, and that could be a learning curve for you as well intellectually. Okay, so the evolving self becomes this Knight of Swords. And so this tells me in that you're able to sort of move ahead with strategy, with plans. You're able to involve within yourself. And I feel like there's like an expansion and a growth as you sort of able to sort of rush ahead, move ahead quite intellectually, allowing yourself to be able to communicate exactly what you want. You've got this sense of being able to, I feel like you're just able to strategize, you're able to make some plans, you're able to move ahead quite quickly. I feel like you're sort of moving ahead quite quickly in regards to what's going on within yourself and overall. Okay, 3 cards that we had left over, flipped out first. We have the 4 of Wands. Now the 4 of Wands is a sense of maybe somebody has sort of a sense of I want to say they are a sense of being able to, you've done the work, and is somebody else sort of taking the credit for it, is what I want to say. Is someone else going to take the credit for it? Are you taking the credit for somebody else's work too? That's really, really important to sort of reflect and think about. You know, you've achieved so much, and it's time to celebrate that achievement, but don't try and take somebody else's idea in what's going on, or somebody else, maybe you feel like they've taken your idea, your work, should I say. Okay, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 discs, and that is all about leading others, helping others to be out of the cold into the warm, allowing yourself to be physically, you've achieved your goals and where you want to be. Maybe there's a sense of sort of moving forward. There's still a lot ahead of you, but there's still a sense of moving forward. And then you've got the Ace of Wands, and this tells us there's a breakthrough in regards to energy. There's a spark, there's an idea, there's a thought. There's like, hey, let's do this, let's get onto this new venture, this new project, new creative force coming through. So I feel like there's something more coming through for you. Okay, so that's the Fairy Lights Tarot with the weekend reading to reflect and meditate on over the weekend, thinking about being vulnerable emotionally, being enabling yourself to realize physically that you just don't have the experience yet, acknowledging that is really important. Spiritually, you feel like everything's sort of coming together. You've got riches and all you're being grateful for your life. You are at that sense of a new beginning in your life. You're stepping out of the darkness into the light. You are a student of life, and you're sort of moving forward. Intellectually, it might be about expanding your beliefs through learning something new, through teaching others can be a learning curve as well. And being able to, as you go this journey, realise that you can strategise, you can plan, you can rush, you can sort of move forward. There's definitely a movement forward. Just remember, don't take credit for other people's work. Think about your own. Think about your own achievements and what's important there. It's enabling you to either be led, or you're led by others, or you're leading others out of the cold and into the warmth of something. So there's some new creative, I feel like you're being able to have this creative force behind you, and you're able to definitely have the spark, these ideas, these new ventures and things coming forward for you. Okay, so just a little extra we're going to do is just the angel cards, angel reading cards by Debbie Malone. I love this deck. So let's just, sorry, let's shuffle this the right way. Okay, angels, what message do you have for us for the weekend? Please, what message do you have? This one here seems to be speaking out. And this is the Angel of Divine Timing. Isn't that just gorgeous? You're just surrendering to the moment. You're like, okay, everything's going to happen as it should. I don't have to force it. I just have to do the work that I need to do. I need to change my perceptions. I need to believe and have faith. Everything's just going to, I've got to be grateful for what I already have and know that more of that's coming into my life. Allowing the light to just enter, the love to enter me, just surrender to the moment is really important. That Angel of Divine Timing is knowing that everything's happening behind the scenes, that you don't have to worry. There's that sense of, yep, this is it, this is me, this is what's happening, this is what it's about. So this is it. So I feel like everything's sort of moving in the right direction. So that's the angel reading. So just meditate and reflect on Angel of Divine Timing and invoke what lies ahead. Take care and blessed be. From HeKate's Crossing with Fairy Lights Tarot and the angel reading cards. Take care.